Maybe I shouldn't do that. I got a text. Okay. These have been really good for me. Look up the one. Oh yeah, and my piercing is healing pretty well, but because I had to pierce it so high, it's really hard to wear headphones with earrings, even though I don't even think the average person does that. But this was a really good investment, and I knew it was going to be a really good investment. So I just have to make a similar choice when I get a digital camera. But yeah, should I put on lip gloss? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the past weekend. Okay. Or I could wear this because they're practically the exact same thing. Okay. So what happened? Okay, so I already told y'all about the scholarship brunch. Today is Monday, which means that yesterday I had like basically a little bit slightly longer like interview process, and I was scared that my references wouldn't like come through. And they still might not. But yeah, I've been interviewing for a bunch of things so that I am guaranteed to do something this summer. So basically this was like a group interview with like a lot of people. And yeah, and I started to peep that like I actually talk to everyone in the same tone, and literally if somebody just decides to like not have a problem with me or whatever, like I'm just like, damn, they're gonna be so disappointed once they find out that I speak to everybody the exact same and don't like fluctuate my tone to like accommodate to their emotions. And yeah, so I was really tired after that interview, just because of the fact that I know that I probably offended somebody because I probably like spoke to them like in a strange tone or like a giggled at an inappropriate time. Yeah. Yeah. And then I had a group project with 2 people that are graduating this semester, which is fall, and one of them turned 23, and I gave her, because I have a bunch of holiday cards in my dorm, I literally put a pink bow on one of those and gave it to her. But for the group project, like both of them are hella buddy buddy. I was sitting there at the booth not doing anything, but I'm super glad that they like are not only graduating this semester and just over it, but like my major, which is data science, is their life, you know. So yeah, the one kid brought the other kid like some canes because she said that in the group chat, and they're like best friends. So that was great to like be in a group project with best friends, even though yes, that could have went really south. Oh yeah, and I'm writing a screenplay because I'm taking a screenwriting class. And I just now started to peep that like everybody in my screenplay is a bad person. Except I did add in a character that's not bad. But everybody that I wrote about is based off somebody that I met in college or after the age of 18. Because I didn't really meet anybody well enough before that age, to be fair. But yeah, it's a lot of like putting two people that I've met before, like putting their personalities together. I'm honestly like running out of media because I don't like, sometimes I'll watch TikTok and then also watching TikTok and not liking any of the videos is kind of everything. Like, because then if you don't like any videos, they don't know what topic to like shove in your face and then give you withdrawal symptoms from, and then shove in your face again. And also, if you like certain videos, then they promote like the race of that person more. Or like they promote that ethnicity to you more because you liked it. Oh yeah, so yesterday after my interview, I wore red and black to my interview because I had to take Christmas pictures with Christmas pictures with my sorority or whatever, and yeah. I don't even know what I was gonna talk about. I was already in the library with my group pretending to do the project. And I was like halfway walking to my dorm. I was like, was like, let me just go back and film. Oh yeah, and guess what my mom did? Okay, so oh yeah, I already told you guys in my last video, like, my mom is really obsessed with like people showing compassion, and she literally says the word compassion, so it's literally tiring the way that she says it. She's like, she's almost like she almost like chokes on the middle of the word, like compassion. But anyways, so she gonna text me. This is how she started the sentence, and it literally made no sense. But it's because she wanted me to like text her back, like feeling sorry for her. So this is what she said: in bed all day, stomach aches or something. This is how she started it. No hi, literally. In bed. This is what this is the text. In bed all day. Migraines. She just put a list of like her symptoms. She texted it to me. Now I'm just gonna let us sit with that. So she told me that, and last year me, meaning me in the spring, would have been like, I would have texted her back, okay. And then the next day she would be like super mad at me, and I would have no idea why. She would literally probably come to my door and being like, oh, I try to teach you guys, I try to teach all of my kids to have compassion, and how you have compassion for others is really important for your future, and you have to like, so basically she wanted me to so yeah, she did this to me last school year in the spring, and she was like, oh, like, crashing out at me over like my response to like what she was saying. But basically I passed the test this time, because this year she texted me that I was like, oh no, shocked emoji. I'm here if you need anything. Hey. And so yeah, she's not mad at me. And then she also texted me like, something else, I can't even remember. And then I was like, oh, keep me updated. Yeah. But if not for her crashing out about that with me last year, I literally never would have known that like that's what she needed from me by like telling me what was going on the way that she does. Like, if I really needed somebody to like feel bad for me or whatever, or if I'm trying to update somebody on my status health wise, I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out how I would even go about it. But yeah, how if anyone even literally cares, how would y'all go about trying to get sympathy from like your kid about how you're sick, or literally anybody? Because I'm trying to think about that, but I don't think I would need that. But yeah. But yeah, I know she was acting like her own mom in that moment, telling me about her like health status, because she acting like she updates me about everything. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I did not know what to do the first time she ever like solicited that from me. Okay, but I thought I'd just make this video because I was thinking last night, like, I was thinking about how there was only like random, oh yeah, I was thinking about like what was I thinking about? I was thinking about like how I usually only want stuff that I see other people like. I don't know. I was thinking about how like when I'm all alone, like when I'm all alone, like I don't like I'm completely solid. Like I don't have that feeling of like I don't have that feeling of like insecurity or like insecurity of like resources or do you know what I mean? Like but when I'm talking to other people, it does kind of let you know like I do need I do have I am like scarce in this area or whatever, if that makes any sense. And then I was thinking about how like people be making those videos being like talking about how they've always been single in their like 20 something or whatever, or like being like I talking about how they've always been the single friend or whatever. And those videos are so draining because the person that makes those videos are trying to make it out like it's okay that like they're behind or something. Or no, they're trying to act like they're okay with that, and they're trying to treat like singleness as a status, like single as in like single like is a status, and you know like is a real status on paper, like status thing. But I'll have y'all know that like it's just not a status. Like you're always gonna be by yourself doing most things. So I don't know like why they're treating it like it's a status thing, like status colon and then that, because there's just so many things that you're still gonna have to do by yourself. And also yeah, it's just not a status. Like you're always gonna be like alone for most things though. And also, like, also your life is gonna be actually stay mostly the same upon you like not being single anymore. Like, your life will probably be pretty much the same. You would just really, I don't know, you're just gonna be around, you're gonna be around hoes that are like have the same status as you, but like singleness is not a status. Like, you're always gonna be by yourself most of the time. And also, yeah, treating singleness like a status is so scary and crazy. Like, do not do that, because you're gonna do a lot of stuff by yourself. And like, also I get like how it does make life a little bit better to not be single though, because like it makes it so that you're not a unpredictable person. Like, people feel safer around you if you're not single, because like they feel like they can predict how you're gonna move, because you're like have that already, if that makes any sense. Like, so you're not gonna move weird. But let's be real, you only move weird if you already were anyways. And then but yeah, what else? Yeah, because people that treat singleness like a status, they're like, yeah, they think that is something that's gonna change, and they're always like trying to be in the in-between of that, instead of just being like normal. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're always trying to make sure that they're not in that position, that they're always like in the in-between of that. Like, but it's just like, your life is gonna be pretty similar with like in all of those. like no matter which one that you're in, basically. And yeah, it's definitely not like more orthodox to be somebody that's dating somebody. Like, it's definitely not. Even though the reason why it is good to get in one though is because you are always gonna like somebody. Like, people that are always like they genuinely can't like peep like why somebody would want to date somebody and not want to be somebody that's single. There's like, you're always going to be like into somebody in your life. Like, that's always gonna happen. Like, so it's better for it to be the same person consistently, like that you already have, I guess. But the way to solve that is that you just peep that like you literally, like, all you have to do is just peep that like if you can like imagine what that's like, or if you already have those feelings or whatever, like, in that like if you can already experience like attraction and stuff to when in your life, like you already have those feelings like with you, so it's already kind of like you having something without having like a person, because the person like isn't really gonna provide you with that. It's just something that you already have right now, low-key. And then yeah, but yeah, I had a group interview, and yeah, I had a group interview, like, and I don't know if that's gonna help the fact that I already like offend people with my tone already, like yeah, yeah, yeah. Low-key, when people have a problem with me, like, I actually can't even disagree or anything. I just kind of I just feel like if you have a problem with me, like, really all you have to do, aside from the fact that I already can excuse that because I mean, I kind of agree with you, but like, you better be like a strong ass bitch. And actually stand on that, because I don't like that, like, changing your mind or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, always stay on that time. And yes, I completely like agree with you, if not 100. I mean, I can understand, like, I can understand why it would get to that place. But I'm gonna redo my lip. I don't even know why I ever put lip gloss on, because it ruins the color and like makes it um this is my bag. But okay, I'll see you tomorrow.